Hey, what's up guys, it's SNipEz, and welcome to part 7 in house number 13. And today we're going to be starting the interior of the house, and we're going to start with the kitchen. And so when you come in the front door, you want to come to the right side of the house, where you see these three huge windows over here, the 3x2 windows. And so the materials that we will need, we're going to be using more than this, but just for now we're going to use this. We're using pistons, furnaces, stone brick slabs, stone brick stairs, stone bricks, glass pane, netherrack, cauldrons, and then blocks of iron. And this is only going to be for the kitchen. Eventually we'll get to some other materials as well. So the pistons are going to be the countertop, and so we're going to lay pistons going all the way down the back wall facing up, and so that the wood is facing up towards the ceiling. And then do it around the sidewalls as well. Once you get to the end of the sidewall, come out 3. So 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing on this side as well. So come to the wall and count out 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we want to find a spot to put the cauldrons, and so let's put the cauldrons. We'll put 3 of them down, and we'll make them even with this window right here. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take out. Let's actually replace the stone brick stairs and everything like that with cobblestone. So let's get cobblestone slabs, cobblestone, and then cobblestone stairs. Alright, so 2 blocks away from the cauldron, we're going to place 3 down. So on the 3rd block is where you start placing the cobblestone. Then place 2 more and just make a 3x3 square and then have the 1 gap in the middle. Get rid of the stone brick that's down here and replace it with netherrack. Then come up above, and then straight up above this hole, you want to make a pillar coming down, so it's too tall like that. And then on the 2nd block, you want to place a stair on each side, just like this. Oop, misplaced that. And then in between on the corners, you want to place the slabs, just like this. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take out a flint and steel. Where are those at? Here it is. And then we're going to light the netherrack on fire. If I can find it. There we go. Replace that. Alright, so now that 2nd block in the middle, we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to replace that with a glass pane. So just like that. So far, this is what the kitchen should be looking like. And so now what we're going to do is we want to fill in this other side with the pistons as well. We will make a doorway. We're just making the base of the house first. So now I think what we should do is make some furnaces. And alright, let's actually get rid of the cobblestone. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can leave the cobblestone, or you can leave it to where you can see furnaces, but you can't see the front of the furnace. You can only see the back and the side. This is usually what I do. I just actually forgot about it. That's why I didn't do it. Just like this. Boom. So you could do it that way as well. I think this way looks a little bit better because it gives it that different texture. Then you can also still use them for furnaces as well. Now let's put some furnaces. Let's put 3 furnaces down on this left side. And let's take out our iron blocks and make a square 2x2. That will be the refrigerator. So we're looking good so far. Let's see, what else could we add? Let's go into our inventory and let's take out the stone brick stairs. You can get rid of the cobblestone stairs. We're not going to use those anymore. And let's replace them with the stone brick stairs and then the stone brick slabs. If I can find them. Here we are. And we're going to take out some snow, and we're going to extend the snow out farther on this wall. So where this torch is, you want to get rid of it and just make it to where the snow comes out 1 block farther than the piston. And we can actually extend this wall a little bit farther, because as you can see, this is the garage, but usually the garage has its own room. Right now it's just part of the house, so let's fix that. So where this corner piece of wood is, let's take out a torch so we can see. Place a torch here. Alright, so in this corner with the 2 dark wood, you want to place a snow in between and have it go all the way out to here, and then just connect the side walls, then stack them all the way up to the ceiling. Now you're going to have your garage, your actual garage. Alright, so I think what we should do is, of course, we want to add a doorway leading into the garage. But I know a lot of houses, once you enter the house from the garage, they have another room where you put like your shoes and stuff like that. So if it's like raining outside and it's all muddy. So let's make another room that's going to go to the middle of this block right here. And we're going to make the room the same size. So just connect the walls again. Stack up the walls all the way to the ceiling. Alright, only one more wall to go. Alright, then let's make a doorway somewhere in the wall. Now you have like your mud room, and then you have your actual garage. So now let's actually go back to the kitchen itself, what we were working on originally. And so we're looking good so far. Let's see, what else can we use? We're going to take out the stone bricks, stairs, and then on every block besides the corner pieces of pistons on the corners, you want to place a stair. Once you get to a corner, just skip it, and then start doing it again on every side. Do this all the way around. So, oh, that was a corner piece. I'll just place that here to get the next one going. Alright, then we'll just connect them here. Now, in these gaps, you want to place the stone slabs on each corner, just like this. You can also use sandstone, or not sandstone, glowstone, and put those there for lights if you want to do that as well. So let's make a little doorway into the kitchen, and then let's go into our inventory and take out, where are they? The trap doors. Alright, so we have the trap doors. Let's place these somewhere. So let's make a shelf. So to do this, we're going to go back into the inventory. I know we're going into the inventory a lot. It's just hard to get all this stuff in your inventory at one time. And then right to the right of the refrigerator, stack up the stone going all the way up to the stairs. And have 2 blocks in between each stone. So you should have 2 blocks right here. And now place the trap doors. And you can see they kind of act as shelves, so you can like put stuff on there. Gives a little bit more realism to it. So I think we should replace the floor. And one of my favorite textures to use in Minecraft is the note block. And so we're gonna just replace the entire floor in the kitchen with the note blocks. You can have a musical floor, but it also looks extremely nice. Just the texture of it gives it that little kitchen feeling, I guess. It might be crazy, but I just think it looks good. So we need to fill some gaps in down here so we can actually place it. That's the one bad thing about note blocks, is that you can't place them on top of each other. So that's never fun, but it's worth it in the end. So just gotta make a couple more rows. Alright, now start filling it in with the note blocks. I am doing this on creative mode, that's why I have everything. If you're doing this on survival, it might be a little bit harder to get all this stuff. But I'm doing this from survival, so that's why I have everything. And so, just fill in the entire floor with the note blocks. Even make sure you get under the cauldrons as well, because you can actually see under there. Let's do that. Almost done with this. And then even place them under the last trapdoor on the floor. There we go. Now we have our kitchen floor. Let's go back into our inventory and let's take out some wooden stairs. Here they are. And let's place them on this side, kind of like as seats so you can eat. Just like that. What else can we add? I think we should add another wall with snow. So let's take out our snow blocks. And let's make another wall on this side, extending one past the last piston. So now we have another wall just like that. And then let's make one more row on the very top with snow to cover up the stone brick stairs. So far this is what the kitchen should look like. It's looking pretty nice. I like it. And then on every iron block where your refrigerator is, you want to place a button on each one, just like that. You could also place iron doors, but I'm just going to use the buttons instead. So what else could we add? I think the kitchen's done. The kitchen looks pretty good. Now we want to make the dining room area. And so for the dining room, we're going to make a table, of course, where you can eat. And we're going to use pistons for this. I love using pistons for interior. Let's take out a redstone torch. Let's see. And that should be it for now. And let's take out some wooden stairs. Alright. I'm going to place a torch down so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. And here we go. It should be a little bit easier for you guys to see now. Alright, so we're going to lay down some pistons. You can place these anywhere. We're going to lay down 7 pistons in a row. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then lay 3 rows down right next to each other. Just like this. And go down 1 level so you can place the redstone torch so that the pistons are always on, acting as the table. You just need to fix some of this stuff right here. Alright, and then place a redstone torch on every single block so every single piston will be powered. Just like that. Now make the pistons facing up, and so it creates the table. Do this on every single block. Oh, misplaced those. Every now and then you will do that. Alright, so now we have the table. We're going to take out the stairs, and then we made it 3 wide. We're going to place 1 stair on the end, on each side. And then 1 block away from the corners, you should be able to make it to where every stair is evenly spaced. Boom, there we go. So now we have our dining room area. So you have your kitchen, then you have your dining room area. And then let's replace the floor around the table with, what could we use? I think we should use nether brick. So right behind the stairs, you want to add nether brick. And we're going to replace everything of stone bricks in the middle. Oop, didn't mean to get rid of that one. Let's get rid of those real quick. There we go. Then just fill this in with the stone brick, or not stone bricks. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a lot today. I'm not sure why. Make sure you get every single piece of stone bricks and replace every single one, so you have a nice little floor for your kitchen table. So that's what it should look like. Let's add some bookshelves and some designs to make the house look a little bit nicer. So let's go into our inventory and take out some dark wood, and then we're going to grab some oak leaves. And so as you can see, we have all these windows over here, and they're all 1 block, and there's like 1 block in between each window. And so on each block in between the windows, we're going to place a dark piece of wood, and on top of it place 2 things of leaves, just like this. You can also do it to where it's every other one if that feels like it's a little bit overpowering and there's too many of them. So you can do it that way as well. And then what you can do is go into our inventory, take out some bookshelves, and then in between all these place some bookshelves for some more decoration. Come to the other side, do the same thing. So now that we have that, let's make a little wall that leads you into the kitchen area and into the dining room area. So let's make it to where you're gonna have plenty of room to walk into the house. And so we're gonna make it to where we're gonna make sure it doesn't cover up a window. That's a main thing. To where it comes to this window right over here. And then stack this all the way up for tall. I'm sorry if this isn't great interior. I'm not the best at interior, I will admit that. But I'm just doing the best I can. And so we're just going to fill in these walls right here. Alright, now we want to make some doorways going into there. And what we're going to do, we're going to make a doorway that's 3x2. And so 1 block away from the corner, from the side that is closer to the garage, we want to make a door like that, to where it's going to be 3x2. And do the same thing on this side as well. So now you should have 2 doorways like that. That leads into this area. Let's see. So I'm thinking in here is done. We have, what we could do is actually make a fireplace. That would be a good thing to add. So let's take out cobblestone, nether rack. My inventory is already full from this video. And let's go into our inventory and grab cobblestone stairs. Alright, so we're going to lay down 2 things of cobblestone in between, so it makes a little arch like that. Then add these on the top. And then what we're actually going to do is place stairs on the sides like this. Oh, that's not right. I messed that one up by accident. Boom, just like that. Now replace the, whatever this is called, stone bricks with the nether rack. And then light it on fire so you have your fireplace. And if it does catch the wood on fire over here, that's fine. You can just cover all this up with snow. So the way to do that is you take the snow out and just place it to where it covers up the wood right here. And then just do this all the way around so it has like a different pattern to it. Just like this. There we go. Now that's looking really good. I really like that touch. So let's see. How far are we in? We're pretty far in so far. So what should we do now? I think we should work in the living room. So I'm just gonna clear out the inventory so everything's a little bit easier and a little bit more organized. And so for the living room, we're gonna need black wool, bookshelves, the snow for the walls. Trying to think. Let's use cyan wool for the sofas, and then stone slabs. What else did I say we needed earlier? Oh yeah, we need black wool for the TV. We need gray wool. We need buttons. And then we need bookshelves. Where are the bookshelves at? Here they are. Alright, so we're going to make the wall, man, I cannot talk today. This is kind of frustrating. So when you walk into the house, you'll find all these windows to the left side. This is where we're going to make the living room. And so from this corner block, you just want to, you can make this room any size you want. I'm going to make it to where it goes all the way over to the corner over here. And then just, again, stack it up until it reaches the ceiling. We can worry about the stairs here in a minute once we get done with this room. Get rid of this torch. I would suggest, if you're doing this in survival mode, I would suggest making it to where you light up your house, because as you can see, my house is not very lit up right now. And so if I was playing on a difficulty, animals and creepers and stuff like that would be spawning in here. So let's make another doorway, another 3x2, just like that. Okay, so we have that. Let's place some torches down so we can see, because it might be a little bit hard on the eyes. So let's place these down in random spots for right now. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to lay down 2 bookcases, or bookshelves, just like that. Take your gray wool out, and then have it to where it extends out 1 farther from the bookshelves, and then stack it up 2. So that's going to be your TV. And then 1 block away from the TV, take your black wool out and stack it up 2 like this. And then place the buttons on these, on the black wool, on each block. So those are like your speakers. And then let's take out, or use the bookshelves and stack these up twice so they're just as tall as the speakers itself. And then let's extend the bookshelves out to where it goes right next to the window, and then right next to the door, right here. There we go. Let's take out our cyan wool, and the main sofa is going to be just as big as the TV, if not 1 block wider than the TV. And so the pattern we're doing is you come on the sides, it's going to be coming back 2, then you're going to have a space in the middle, and then replace that with the stone slabs. Let's make a chair closer to the door side. So it'll be the same concept, just a 1x1, and this time, oh, misplaced that. Now let's make a smaller sofa, but not a small as a chair. So, boom, just like that. Now we have the sofas done. I think we should add another fireplace because fireplaces really light up the room and give it that more homey feeling. So we'll use can't think today. Cobblestone stairs, and we'll use nether rack. Where's the nether rack? I can just not think today. So in here you will need to cover up the wood. So let's do that real quick before it catches on fire. Because where we're going to place the fireplace, it's going to be right above the wood. And so it would catch it all on fire. And we do not want that. And so let's make the same fireplace we did in the kitchen. And so let's extend this a little bit farther out. Right over here. Alright, so again, let's make the same fireplace that we made over there. There we go. Take the stone stairs out, or the cobblestone stairs. Place the nether rack, and then light it on fire with your flint and steel. Boom. Now that we have that, let's add some seating around it. So let's take some cyan wool out and place it not too close to the fire. Otherwise, if you place it too close, it will catch on fire. But let's make some more sofas. That looks a little bit too big. Let's make a chair. And then let's make a smaller one, or a bigger sofa right over here. Alright, that looks good. So now what we want to do is we want to take out some, what should we use for the floor here? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to think what we could use right here. Because we're going to add kind of like a little rug in front of the fireplace. Let's use brick. So just regular bricks. And so the rug's going to go all the way... Oh, man, I just keep messing up today. I'm really sorry, guys. It's probably because I didn't get much sleep last night. I just couldn't fall asleep. I'm actually going to get rid of these sofas for now. We can always put them in a little bit later. But they do look a little bit too big for the fireplace. Stone bricks. And then make it to where the rug is just as wide as the fireplace. And then get rid of everything in the middle. Then use the bricks for the floor or for the rug. I really don't like using bricks that much just because the texture of them, it looks a little bit too smooth and like too photoshopped. And we're actually going to extend the rug out to where it extends one farther from the fireplace on each side. Alright, so we should have a nice little rug like that. Now let's just place one sofa in front of it. And the sofa is going to be in the middle of the fireplace, just like that. So you have a nice little place to sit. Then if you really want, you can add iron bars in front of the fireplace, just like this. You can do that if you want. Okay, now let's add some bookshelves and stuff like that. So, let's see. Let's do the same thing that we did in the kitchen with the dark wood and the leaves. So let's take out some oak leaves. Then every other one, place just like that. And then place the oak leaves on top. And then place one more on top so it's too tall. Boom, just like that. Alright, we're looking good. And then what we could do is take out two note blocks and a record player, or what's it called? A jukebox. And so since we have spaces in between, place the jukebox in the middle and then place the jukebox or the note blocks on the sides. So you have like a little music play right there. And then in between every other one, place bookshelves. Just like this. Really simple. And you guys might be wondering, how is the snow not melting? with the fireplace being right there. So a lot of people get this confused. Snow blocks do not melt, but regular snow does. Snow blocks do not melt at all, so don't worry about that. As you can see, nothing has melted. We're completely fine, so don't worry about that. Oh, I can't get in the house. There we go. What else could we add? Trying to think. Alright, I have a kind of crazy design. You're not going to see this in too many houses. It's not going to be extremely realistic. But we're going to add some waterfalls in the living room. You might be wondering, waterfalls? And so, where these windows are over here, we're going to make it to where it's a double wall. Just like this. Then what you're going to do is, in front of each snow block, after you make the wall double wide, you want to get rid of the one in front. Then if you, we're not going to place that one there. So we should have four waterfalls, sorry. And get rid of the blocks up here. Take out our water bucket. And then in that gap up top, place the water so it flows nice and easily into the square down below. Boom. And then what we can even do is in between or even right behind the in between the waterfalls, you can place bookshelves just like this for some more design. So we're using a lot of bookshelves in here, but that's fine. Let's make a new rug for the sofa area, and let's use mycelium. And behind the sofas, you're gonna just place mycelium. Oop, just place that there. And then just make sure you take rid of every stone brick and replace it with mycelium for the floor. So when we're done, it should look like this. Almost done with it. Almost done. Boom. And then at the end of the video, there is a special announcement. And it will make a lot of people happy, hopefully. So there's something I'll do for you guys. So stay tuned until the end of the video. And so we're still filling in this rug real quick. We're almost done. One more row to go. Boom, now we have our floor done. Then let's take out a fence post. And we're going to need 2 of these. Then let's take out a piece of glowstone. We're also going to need 2 of those. Where's the glowstone at? I know it's in here. There it is. Found it. Nobody worry. Then 1 block away from the main sofa, place 1 down on each side. Then on top of this, place a piece of glowstone, kind of like as a lamp. Yeah, so now we're done with the living room. So the living room's pretty big, has a nice little homey feeling to it. Then over here, as you can see, we still have a lot of space. We're gonna make this down here into a guest room. And so let's just make another wall somewhere. You can make this anywhere you want. And I'm just going to make it to where it comes over here. And then just fill all this in. It's going to be a pretty big guest room, but I mean, we have a lot of space to fill and we have a lot of space to use, so might as well make it a big room. So we're almost done. And then we're going to make 1 doorway into the room. And so let's make the doorway 2 wide, just like that, a double door. And then you can place sofas in here, you can place some more TVs. So let's take out our gray wool and our bookshelves and make another TV. Right as soon as you walk in the door to the right, you will see the TV. And then, again, same size TV, just like this. But this time, make it to where the bookshelves go all the way through, just like that. And then use your cyan wool. You can also change up the wool if you want. You don't have to use cyan. I'm just using it because it's one of my favorite colors to use in Minecraft. Then we'll just make the sofa right here. Boom, so that's good. Place a bed somewhere. You can make a special bed, but we'll save the special bed designs for upstairs for the main bedrooms. This is just for if a friend comes over. So I'm just gonna place 2 random beds right next to each other right here. Let's take out some chests. So they have like a little closet area. Where the chests at? Here they are. And then just place some chests down somewhere. You can do it just like this. You can make a pattern. Doesn't really matter where you place them. Yeah, so you can even make this a closet right here where the sandstone is back here. You can even make this into a closet space. It's a pretty good size for one. Yeah, this would be pretty good for a closet space. Make a little doorway leading into there. Yeah, so the main floor is done besides the stairs, and we'll probably play some other stuff in the next video. But so I have something that will probably make you guys really happy. So a lot of people are complaining that I make my parts every Friday, and to some people that's really irritating because they're done with it right away. And so what I'm going to start doing is every Friday and Wednesday. So Wednesday and Fridays I will start uploading the videos. So each part would be like if I make a new house, and then part 1 would be on Friday, but then Wednesday you get a new part, then Friday you get a new part. So keep being a pattern just like that. So hopefully that makes some people happy. I'm just really busy. That's why I haven't been able to do as many videos as I would like. But that's another story. Stay tuned in next Wednesday for part 8, I believe. And house number 13, we're going to finish the floor off down here. And then we're going to start working on the upstairs. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe.